had to be the highlight of your career for sure. Playing for the hometown Ticats. You caught three big passes in that game, 32-21 win over Calgary. Uh, what were the keys to the victory in that Grey Cup game?
You know, if you go back to '98, we played the same team, Calgary, led by Jeff Garcia in Winnipeg, and lost on a last-second field goal. And obviously, it kind of nullified what was a really, really good season for us, big turnaround. But man, it left a big taste in our mouths, a bad one. So we went to training camp the following year, 1999. The very first meeting we had, Coach Lancaster brings us into the room. We were at McMaster for training camp. We're in the big auditorium, puts on the video. And it was the video that at that time NFL Films had made about
Mm-hmm.
the Grey Cup in Winnipeg. And it was, done in typically amazing fashion, NFL Films
Love those.
way. Yeah, they
Yeah.
were incredible. And then the end of that was the play of McLaughlin kicking the field goal to win the game with no time left. And then the celebration of Calgary and all
Yeah.
that stuff. And he just let it play out. And then he turned it off and he said, let's go to practice. And that was it. And from that day forward, we're like, yeah, we're taking it this year. It's ours.
Yeah.
And that was the mindset from the very first day. And Ronnie just kind of set the tone. He knew it was basically the same group of guys, give or take a few guys. And he said, okay, unfinished business, let's go.
Yeah, the you could see Ronnie on the field back in that win over when the Argos beat his Eskimos at the time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so here we are in that game. You were named the most valuable player in the Grey Cup game, most valuable Canadian in the Grey Cup game. Uh, that was a special moment, I'm sure. But here's the interview you did after the game with Steve Armitage. Let's roll that, Vic. Danny Mac.
I love every one of these guys in the room, and it's been one of those years, and we made it to the Grey Cup, and I said to myself, I got to come up big in this Grey Cup. And I want to say hi to everybody back in Hamilton, everybody believed, my friends, my family, my friend Whitey back at Filthy McNasty's. We're bringing the thing back home to Hamilton. I couldn't be happier.
Mike, congratulations. Mike, back to you. Okay.
So what? What a moment! I mean, a Hamilton boy winning the Grey Cup for the hometown team. I can't imagine it gets any better than that.
No, I haven't seen that in a long time. Let's put it that way. It's been 25 years this November. So to see that put a smile on my face and reminded me how young I used to be. But it felt like we did it. Like it was the culmination of just working hard, and we weren't necessarily player for player the most talented, let's say, but we were the best team, and we had the best locker room, and we trusted and we loved one another, and we still do to this day, which is, in the world of sports, and sports has changed so much, it's uncommon, but we just had this bond that, black, white, young, old, American, Canadian, anything in between, we were all the same. And so when I see that, that's just a culmination of like, okay, we got it done. And as a hometown kid, it's extra special.